Hey, I have a secret I want to share with you about the Blak Viper. Yes, the Blak Viper that came online just a few days ago, and I teased it out to just some of my subscribers for Lone Survivalist. And as you can see, the comments have been pouring in, people loving this knife. So here's the story behind it. You see, I wanted to create a knife that was used for dual purposes because knives has so many different purposes, so many different shapes, so many different sizes. And I said, what if I could put two in one, a rugged survival knife that was practically unbreakable. And then I had a knife for skinning and fishing and cutting lines and cutting cord that could be used at any moment. One that you didn't really ever need to sharpen, but it was such hard steel you couldn't really sharpen it on your own. And the other one that was soft steel that you could get sharp anytime you wanted in the woods. It would dull a little quicker, but it would be razor sharp just with a simple sharpener. I said, what if I could put that all in one knife? So I started to make prototypes, and this was like 3 years ago I was thinking about this, and then 2 years ago I started to put it into action, and then all of a sudden in my hand was a prototype knife, and it was so cool and was just made of plastic, a computer model. And I showed a few people and they were like, I don't get it, because it really doesn't look like what the Blak Viper looks like today. But over constant revisions and constant iterations, it is now here, the Blak Viper. And what I love about this knife so much is it's so versatile, it's defensive, it's built for survival, and it's built for everyday life. It was the ultimate EDC, and that was the name at first, the ultimate EDC, but I changed it to the Blak Viper because I put this snap blade technology in the back. See, I wanted to make sure the knife had two ways to use it, right? You had this D2 steel, so tough, so rugged, right? And here it had gripping. You'd never slip. I never want to slip on the back end of a knife. And you can pound this and use it for batoning. And I always had the finger notch that I had from the Blak knife. I wanted that in there. And it's razor sharp. I cut this off so you had less weight in the knife, okay? And you could also use it to skin and do what you had to do when you hunted and things like that. So that was awesome for me. And I wanted to make sure that I had that second knife, but I didn't ever want to slip or anything like that. So that's why I created, with some design work and some help from a team, snap blade technology right here. So this snap blade technology is perfect for the end of a knife, okay, to get this little Viper fang right out. And you could use this for cutting cord, for skinning, and for digging into a tree to get tinder, whatever you needed it for, you would have it, and you can easily sharpen it with just a field sharpener. So that's what got me so excited, and it clipped back in, so you could always use it. So once I got it, I said, I don't even know if I should make this. I don't even know if I should put it in everybody's hands. I want to keep them for myself. I just got 3 or 4 of them as the prototypes, and everyone I showed, their jaw dropped. They couldn't believe it. They wanted it so bad. They were willing to pay me anything. They're like, just give me the knife. They wanted it. They just wanted the knife. They loved the back end. They loved the Viper blade with the snap blade technology, and they loved the knife itself. And I was like, maybe my guys would like this. Maybe they're gonna use it just the way I would. So I made a fleet of about 1,000 of them, close to it. And I just kept them really with a simple page at the back of a few of my offers. Most have never even seen it. And people scooped it up like crazy. So I said, okay, now I'm gonna launch it to all of you. But there was a problem when I did that. You see, I have a little text list, and when people get on that, they most likely buy. For the Blak knife, I had like 1,000 or 1,500 people on that list, and I sold almost 1,000 out that first launch I did with it. But with this knife, I already have over 2,000 people waiting for it. I have more comments than I ever did on anything, with just people salivating for the Viper. So that's the warning to you. This is gonna come out January 17, 2023. I believe this is the best EDC in the world, okay? Fishing, camping, hunting, survival, every day, nothing is like this knife. Nothing. So it's gonna go, and it's gonna go really fast. The Blak Viper, it's gonna come out January 17th, 2023. Will you have a Viper in your hand and be only one of the 900 people in the world to have it? That's it. That's the question for you. So go below. If you see a text number, I can text you early, about an hour before. I think you're gonna wanna get on that list, because if you don't, it may be gone in that hour. So move fast that day, the Blak Viper. Thank you so much for being educated in your survival and being part of the Lone Survivalist tribe. Hope you love this when you get it. That's it. Lone Survivalist, be ready for the Viper.